Yay! Another redstone video. Zane here, and yeah, let's start. Okay, now this is some kind of a beginner redstone thing for me. I mean, like, look, now what are the concepts of this idea? Okay, now let's see. If you have watched the sneak peek, you would know what how it should look like. Yes, my first idea was about I need to activate this piston twice. The first push this middle block, and the second will be the second block pushed by this piston, and then it's still good though. Why? Because number one, the plan was to pull this piston, and then this block will be activated by this observer, which will activate this piston and pulls the block, and then after this piston pulled the block, this block should be retracted, so we can use the double piston extender and pull the middle block like so. And this one is a better concept, and yes, it's more compact than this thing. I'm not sure how to actually compact this thing a little bit due to some timing issues. Yeah, and yes, we use this is a something like a monostable circuit, I think, using a dropper hopper thing, which okay, now although I know I would use one tick pulse, but now I'm only to use two ticks on each, because we need something that actually puts a little bit of time, so the piston won't. Okay, I'm not sure how to explain this thing, but it's literally something that I'm not sure if it should work. How about let's try and error this thing with this. Okay, now this one is more faster because Kripsu has made some adjustment on this. For example, if you watch this, we only have one because we just need to activate this piston once, and then for the second one, after this block is activated, which will pull the block over here, we just use the second piston to push it, and then everything will retract, and this block will be pulled while this observer, like the one over there, just makes this piston activated. And then with the timing issues here, why? Because since we don't have anything to move this block, this piston will be activated when on the final retraction happens, which means we need to make a really a little long maybe delay, you see. And this is why I said 2 ticks. That is too fast. And let's see, yeah, it only take about one tick to push and pull the block over here, and then when the timing is right, this observer should be activated after it. Oh yeah, that's okay, so that should work. Now how do we build this thing, eh? First, like usual, like almost every single of them, I just use the same thing to do it. Maybe not this one, because there's something little different about this. You can just find on my other videos I made in the past. So let's go back. The first thing we need to build is, yes, just all around it, and then up here we're going to, no, number one, this redstone line connected to a redstone repeater on, just tap it 2 times, which is 3 ticks. Make sure you put an observer facing here, which will update the piston over here, and make sure you put the piston over there. And then this one, 2 repeaters, 3 ticks and 3 ticks, which totals to, which when you add up the number would be 6 ticks. And then make sure redstone line going upwards to here, which is going to an observer facing this way, and a block, same as here, block, and then this one is a block. Well, yeah, there's some reasons why I choose this. Okay, this block actually powers the redstone line over here, which you need to put 2 of them like this, because we need for this here, and then here just connect up this to a torch, to a block which has a torch on it, and then another block which will power the block, and then activate this piston and put any item you want. Make sure the hopper facing outwards, and the hopper should face downwards, and then connect it with the comparator powering a block, and then this redstone repeater, and then just build it out here, put a block over here, and then put a redstone repeater, 4 ticks over here and 4 ticks over here, which will be connected to an observer facing here, and then here slab or any transparent block. I hope you could travel upwards like so. So let's see, it should move over here, and then to a redstone repeater on 1 tick. Just put it down like there, do not touch it. And then this one, another redstone repeater which connected to here, which will power this redstone line. Okay, think about glass. I don't think we need to use glass, because we need something that doesn't travel downwards, so we don't need, just slabs. And then make it on 4 ticks. And how do we power this? Actually, inside this we got this on 2 ticks, and yeah, the reason why you saw this too is just for this. And I made another mistake. Okay, no worries then. Oh my god. And yeah, it's just this thing which has almost the same concept as this. Okay, I mean, like, look, as a redstone beginner, what? Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? Okay, now me, a redstone beginner, I tend to do things like this. I mean, like, it's so big and silly. Meanwhile, after learning something about redstone a lot, yeah, we tend to make things more compact and suitable for the base. Okay, I mean, like, yeah. And I'm going to make another video which I maybe take some days off for Minecraft, because we're going to do something a little bit different than Minecraft. But just, okay, how about this? Just wait. Okay, is this just for the video? Okay then, yeah.